Well, news coming in at this point in time, the Supreme Court holds up controversial IAS officer Pradeep Sharma's lawyer for making statements about the snooping row. Sharma's lawyers were asked in January to remove scrupulous remarks made against the then Chief Minister of Gujarat, Narendra Modi, in his plea. On Monday, the Supreme Court again asked the lawyer to comply with their earlier order or face the consequences thereof. Today, while acknowledging that the statements have indeed been removed, the lawyer ended up making the allegation of snooping on a woman and Pradeep Sharma by the then Chief Minister Narendra Modi's government. Well, the Supreme Court bench headed by Justice Ranjana Desai hauled up the lawyer questioning his intention for bringing up these allegations. My colleague Jaskirat Singh Bawa is now joining us for more on this story. Jaskirat, the Supreme Court there, in fact, hauling up a lawyer questioning his intention to bring up these allegations once again, not to tarnish Narendra Modi's image, is what this seems to be all about.
Well, there is a history to this case. Back in 2011 May, the Supreme Court had passed an order against Pradeep Sharma, whose original plea in the Supreme Court is against is actually a service matter. And in the service matter, he is alleged, within the plea about 4 years back, that he was in the knowledge of a snooping which was conducted against him and a particular woman by the Narendra Modi government, and he was being victimized because he was in the know about these things. Back in 11th May 2011 itself, the Supreme Court had asked for these remarks to be expunged. When in November, after some tapes attributing to this particular story were leaked out, a fresh plea was filed. But in January, the Supreme Court said that since we've already asked you to comply with our order to expunge these scrupulous remarks, you have to follow those orders before we take this any further. He had not removed those remarks as of January of this year. On Monday, when this petition again came up earlier this week, Supreme Court asked the lawyers whether or not they had removed these remarks, and it only asked that they would go forward with this case only once their earlier order on removing these remarks is complied with.
Right.
Today, once again, while admitting that in the written petition it has been removed, the lawyer ended up orally saying the same allegations which the Supreme Court had taken an objection to, and was hauled up as a result of that.
Well, absolutely. Thanks, Jaskirat, for joining us with that live report. We're going to continue to track developments from the Supreme Court on the recent remarks that have in fact been made by the court. It is, remember, a huge setback for the Modi.